So, you see, you train your legs, you take care of your ankles, and you obsess about what you have in your backpack. But there is one muscle that nobody warns you before you start walking the Camino de Santiago. And if you don't train this muscle, or if you simply neglect it, you're gonna regret it really, really soon. Today is the day number 10 on the Camino de Santiago, the Portuguese Way. And after 200 kilometers, that's not the legs that bothering me and not the ankles that give me a problem, but it's one little thing inside. And the Camino de Santiago gives you a chance to exercise it every single day. So let's go. On the 10th day of the Camino de Santiago, you start realizing the Camino is just one long masterclass and waiting. You're waiting for your coffee because the barista just decided to chat with the whole village first.
Buon camino.
You're waiting for the albergue to open at noon, sitting on the bench trying not to melt. You're waiting for the washing machine to finish that mysterious extra cycle. You're waiting for your feet to stop complaining, for your blisters to dry out, for your turn at the shower, and for the one pilgrim, the loudest snorer of all, to finish his 27 minutes morning backpack ritual.
Madre mía.
And that's when you realize that the Camino is less a trail and more a queue that moves at walking speed. And when you're not waiting for the words, you're waiting on yourself. Should I stop for the coffee now? Or in 3 more kilometers? Do I switch socks or I just accept my fate? Is this tiny pain serious or just a dramatic toll? Bed with a curtain for extra €2 or full exposure for free? These thoughts come and go like clouds. The road stays the same. It's you who keeps changing temperature, mood and mind. 1 minute you're freezing, the next you're sweating. The real workout isn't your legs, it's your tolerance for nonsense. By midday, this waiting becomes something deeper. The heat hits you like a wall, so you take off your fleece. 10 minutes later, the wind returns and you put it back on. You stop at the fountain. Cold water, metallic taste, perfect. It feels like a small miracle, not because it's pure, but because you've earned it. Then come the goats. At first you just laugh, because what else you can do? A few wander off. A woman guiding them doesn't shout, doesn't rush. She waits. Calm, grounded, like she knows everything eventually returns to its own. Watching her, you realize the Camino has been trying to teach you the same thing all along.
Ciao. Obrigado.
Not how to walk faster, but how to stop fighting the pace of life itself. But waiting on the Camino isn't only about coffee lines and laundry. Sometimes it's about the things you can't name. You're waiting for peace to come. You're waiting for your mind to stop spinning in circles. You're waiting for your Camino to finally click, to start making sense. But meaning doesn't come when you ask for it. It comes when you're ready to see it. Sitting by the old stone wall, pen in hand, you start writing. Not to recall the day, but to let it breathe through you. And in that quiet moment, you finally recognize the muscle you've been working all along. Patience. The invisible strength behind every step. You can't train it in the gym, only by walking. Through heat, through cold, through confusion and laughter. Until waiting no longer feels like punishment, but presence. And by the way, how do you train your patience? Let us know in the comments just below and share with the community what you've learned throughout your years of experience. Evening comes. You think you've arrived, and then the sign says 8 kilometers more. And then you laugh, curse, and keep walking. Because what else you can do? And somewhere in those final kilometers, something shifts. You stop checking the distance, you stop waiting for the end, you just walk, trusting that you will arrive when you meant to. The albergue finally appears. You drop the pack, stretch your legs, and sink into the bed like you're melting back into the earth. You open your journal, one more page, one more sentence, and one more breath. The day is done, but the training, the invisible one, never ends. So, you're training all the muscles before the Camino, but after 10 days you realize that the real muscle you train and practice every day is patience. And no matter how far you walk, it always has more reps for you. Planning to walk Camino de Santiago but worried you're missing something? Are you on a crossroads in life seeking clarity or a fresh start? What if you could capture every moment of the transformation along the way? I've walked more than 10,000 kilometers around the world, and in my preparation packing list there is one thing I never leave behind. This journal, The Journey Within. Every Camino has taught me valuable lessons about life's twists and changes. The Journey Within isn't just another journal. It asks the right questions just at the right time, guiding you through the tough parts of the Camino and helping you to see what really matters. And it's not just my opinion. Thousands of fellow pilgrims have experienced its magic as reflected in their brilliant reviews. Camino is a one-in-a-lifetime experience. Make the most of every moment and get the journal now. And remember, if you like what we do, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel and also share this video with others who are preparing for their Camino de Santiago. Buen camino!